Hey Aquarius, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. My name is Deanna. I'm going to do a mid-May love reading for you. We'll take a look into the recent past as well as your energy towards your person and vice versa. So let's see what's coming out for you. We have the Chariot and the Emperor there. So, okay. A very determined energy there with a strong sense of direction. Okay. The moon. I'm going to shuffle this a little bit more. The moon came out to start out with. King of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. So in the recent past here, you or your person, there seems to be an overall mutual energy of having that strong desire to put some serious investment within your connection, but as far as where it was going was uncertain here with the moon card. The Lovers, the Magician, and the King of Cups. So we feel very strongly about this connection, Aquarius. This connection, the mutual feeling that I'm getting is that you two feel that this is a strong soul connection that you share, and that with the King of Cups and the Magician, you two really wanted to make things happen. Essentially, when it came to matters of love, you two wanted to set the tone for a more emotional relationship between you two. You, Aquarius, are not very, I don't want to say that you're not emotional, but when it comes to romance, I feel that that is not really at the forefront of what's in your mind, usually. So we have the King of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Empress. There was a sense of being maybe undecided of whether or not to nurture the connection that you share with your person, despite the intensity between you two. There was a desire to give into this connection. I feel that with the Empress here, there was a lot of love that wanted to be put into this connection. Queen of Wands here. This is a fiery connection, to say the least. Princess of Swords and the Fool. So lots of fire here so far, but so with the Princess of Swords, this is really telling it how it is, being honest, being very honest and very clear on a new beginning. There was so I feel with the King and Queen of Wands here together, both of you were really clear on understanding that both of you wanted this new beginning with one another. Justice, Tower, and Knight of Pentacles. So now there needed to be, and I feel like there still needs to be, a sense of balance within this connection. It seems as though that there is a strong desire to have balance and harmony when it comes to this relationship that you share, but that may just be what is lacking. Is that equality, equal, equal, equal give and take, or justice. There may also be some things that need to be cleared up here with this Libran energy that I'm feeling. If you want to look at this card here, we've got the yin and yang at the bottom. There is a need for harmony in this connection. And I feel that with time and effort, that was what was going to, time, effort, and honesty with the Knight of Swords at the bottom. I feel like that is what is going to bring about transparency as to where this connection is going. 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and 3 of Cups. So there is not there's a sense of discontentment when it comes to this relationship. With the 5 of Wands here, the 5 of Wands and 3 of Cups. I feel like, and the 4 of Cups in between, I feel as though there also may have possibly been a lot of, there's been a lot of, there's been a lot going on around this connection. That's what I'm feeling, is that there may have been a lot of conflicting energies that surround this connection that probably put a hindrance to the succession, to the happiness of this connection in the recent past. 3 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and 9 of Wands. Regardless of all the background noise, if you will, that's been going on, I feel that you and your person are determined to work on this connection, because I feel as though with the Emperor facing the 9 of Wands, it's going to release that overwhelming feeling of discontent with where things are. Working on this and building upon it with conviction. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and 5 of Cups. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. I love this Wheel of Fortune card right here. They said that the Hermit envisioned the Wheel of Fortune during his time of introspection. Anywho, Queen of Swords and King of Swords, you and your person understand the disappointments that have encompassed this connection. There are a lot of truths from the past that need to come forth in order for in order for the building to progress, because even though, along with the energies that had been surrounding this connection, even though that was going on, I feel as though suppressing what is not clear is eventually going to resurface. And with the Queen of Swords and King of Swords here, I feel that you two carry that intellectual intelligence, let's say, to the point where the past and the truths that need to be revealed can actually help kind of catalyze the healing into into another into another stage of this connection, if that makes sense. With the King and Queen of Wands here, you two are, they move forward. They kind of just, they're not afraid to take on the challenges together that they experience within their connection. They they understand. They understand the need for for the revitalization of the connection in order to bring balance, along with the Queen and King of Swords. You two definitely feel as though this is some sort of, dare I say, a telepathic, psychic type of connection. We've got, you two can tap into each other's energy and know exactly when the other one is doing so. Let's just put it that way. With the Devil here, this is your energy, Aquarius, towards your person. The Devil, the Universe, and Eight of Swords. So the Universe is essentially like the World card here. There have been things that have been blocking you from your person, or whatever has been blocking you has been blocking the change that needed to happen for the new cycle to begin. And that has been keeping you stuck. Something has been hindering you. And with the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, this is telling me that you feel that as though with the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords, it's like you retreat back into what you know, what kind of practices you partake in, which are possibly mainly just within meditative 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 states of being that kind of help you understand, Ace of Cups on the bottom, how to get rid of your blockages. This is what I'm trying to say. That's so funny. Well, the Hanged Man. Yeah, a lot of just on an individual level, Aquarius, I feel that it's when you spend your time alone that you start to understand the things that you need to work on in order to unstick yourself from the things that are stopping you from giving into this situation. Your own your own your own limitations that you impose on yourself. What is this? So we got the Hangman, 10 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles together, and then the 9 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords on the bottom. This is all very, very solitary energy that I am getting for you, Aquarius. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel as though you may have felt possibly that being on your own and working on your own, maintaining your own stability aside from this connection would probably be easier. And I only say that because the 10 of Swords is here with the 10 of Pentacles. But, and I'm sorry if I'm not laughing at you. You may feel as though you're trying to figure out, maybe you fear of, maybe that was a hindrance. This is something that was unconsciously blocking you actually from giving wholeheartedly into this, was that you may very well have had the fear of not of this not being successful and possibly losing a part of you or losing yourself in this connection. You may have had a fear of losing yourself if you gave wholeheartedly to this connection. That is why the devil is here. You are a very individualistic and independent individual, Aquarius. So I'm not surprised to see that. Okay. Fair enough. Everybody, has their vices, has their own challenges that they need to work through. This challenge being you having the fear of losing yourself as a person, if this didn't work out. Aquarius. Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles in reverse here. So, yeah, Aquarius, you did, with the Hangman previously, you did come to the realization that, with the Queen of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, you have came to the realization that opening up emotionally and giving into this connection was going to, excuse me, was going to help release that neglected energy that you felt within yourself. Princess of Swords, King of Swords, and Nine of Cups. The Lovers on the bottom here. Sorry if that's blurry. Princess of Swords. This and the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups. You, I think you just want to make it clear that you want to bring yourself in a very emotionally grounded state. You want to bring yourself into this connection emotionally grounded and emotionally stable in order to give into it wholeheartedly. Oh. So that you can give everything that your person deserves. Princess of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yeah, Princess of Pentacles, this is just being in the moment of manifestation mode. Ace of Wands and Knight of Cups. Yes, you, because of your love that you have for your person, because you have all that love in your heart behind your exterior, because you have all of that, that is what's driving you into making this connection possible with your efforts. You want to bring in substance into this connection. Substance that contains your emotions for your person to feel, because you love your person. I wish it wasn't so blurry. I would totally show you more of these cards and the depictions, because I love this deck. The Moon, Seven of Swords, and the Sun. Okay. This is interesting, Aquarius. So, and we have the Seven of Cups in reverse at the bottom. So with the Seven of Swords in between the Moon and the Sun here, I feel as though there's a sense of confusion when it comes to what is below the surface, what is not clear, what is being hidden, and what is truly your happiness. There is a confusion that you are, I guess, in a sense, projecting when it comes to what you envision as your true happiness for the future, and as well as what you are suppressing below the surface. There's a confusion that your person is experiencing. They don't know. They have lack of clarity, and it's driving them into a state of not being sure if they can trust this connection, Aquarius, because of what you are portraying. They don't know where your emotions, where your emotions lie, and they don't know what you are suppressing. Aquarius, what is your person's energy? Oh, you should have heard that. um, what is your person's energy towards you, Aquarius? Temperance, Ten of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. Your person has been extremely patient for bringing about a new start that they're wanting to cultivate into, you know, emotional fulfillment with you. They've been extremely, I just keep getting patient. They've been really patient with you. They really want this happiness with you. They want it to be built on solid ground, and they feel like they are offering this to you, Aquarius. Whoops. Ace of Wands. Seven of Swords again, and the Wheel of Fortune. So they have been very, they don't know where their efforts are going. They are aligning with what it is that they want, but they don't know. They don't know if the Ten of Cups with you is what they are aligning with. They are aligning themselves with happiness, with a happy relationship, of finding that happy relationship, but they don't know if it's going to be with you. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Star. Jeez. Oh, yeah, your person is solid. Your person is solid. They have the emotional intelligence. They certainly do so. They are very emotionally grounded, which for me, with just that type of energy right now, I'm feeling that they are wanting to, now, okay, it's not the Queen of Cups, but I'm feeling like they are, with the King of Cups, they're wanting to actually receive your vulnerability. Okay, they want to make a solid commitment if this is going to be their wish fulfillment. I'm also seeing that they are making plans to make a solid investment for their wish fulfillment. The Tower, Eight of Wands, and Two of Cups. So with the Tower, they've had a realization about this connection, a realization about what to communicate. Woo! That sounds deep. They want to communicate something. They've had some sort of They've had some sort of epiphany that they want to communicate about this community. They've had some sort of epiphany when it comes to this connection between you two. That's what I'm getting. The Magician, Two of Wands, and the Six of Swords. With the Magician and Two of Wands, it's like, and the Six of Swords, they're kind, they are, they've definitely retracted their energy from you. They, with the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands, they're working on something else. That's what I'm getting. They're working on something else right now at the moment. Yeah. So don't be too concerned or too worried if you feel as though they have detached. Knight of Swords, King of Wands, and Queen of Cups. They're gonna what I get here is what they're working on right now is what they're going to say to you when it comes to their feelings for you. So at this moment, Aquarius, wow, what a reading. Aquarius, what I got from this is that your person doesn't know where you stand, how you feel about this connection. And one of your blockages was that you had this deep-seated fear about something about losing your independence as a person, losing yourself, also losing yourself within this connection, and it possibly failing. These were your fears. This was the Devil card, what the Devil card was telling me. And so this is kind of what has kind of portrayed this image of you of not really showing how you really feel about this person, your person, and your efforts towards this connection has been very confusing for your person. You've been conflicted within yourself about a few things, and I think now or very soon you're going to come to the realization that either you are going to have to realize that in order for this connection to work, you're going to have to commit to it and put solid efforts into it. Your person here, you might not feel them right now. You may feel that their energy is absent, but that is only because they are finding the words to express their love for you at this moment in time. They are thinking of the different ways to tell you how much they love you and what you mean to them. So, Aquarius, I hope this helped. I will see you next time. Bye.